Ladies and gentlemen, Tactical Advance here, and welcome back to some more Warframes Online. Now, quite a lot's happened actually in the past sort of week or so. Obviously, 8.1 was done over a week ago now. And obviously in that patch, as well as the dojo, I did a sort of a little video last week on the dojo and the clan rooms. Now it's more around polarize. Now, I don't know if polarization is a word, but I'm going to use that. What you can actually do is polarize or polarization a particular weapon or a warframe. So I'm going to show you what that is quickly, just quickly run over it briefly. Basically what you do is when you get to rank 30, click on polarize, and then what that does is it lets you add a polarity to a empty slot. Now an empty slot would be, let's say for example, this one. You notice there's not an icon in this one. Now if I clicked on that now, because I'm on rank 30, you can only do it when you're rank 30, which I can do, and then add that to a V and click apply, it would then add a V to them, and then what it would do is reduce that card down by 50%. Also, I don't need to do that now. So, anyway, my sort of layout, what I've gone for Vault, the Death Cube, I have got Sentinel as well, sort of maxed out to 30. But I've gone with the Death Cube, pure on the base, does more damage, and it just seems so much better at long range and killing things, to be honest with you. I've gone for the Latron and the Fairies, and I've also gone for the Fangs as well. Now, I've gone for the Latron, I'll keep going on about this. This is like the AK-47 of Warframes, you know, it's got good ammo, it's got, actually, let me rephrase that, it's a fantastic amount of ammo, and we're talking like 600, I mean, if you put an ammo mod, you could have anything up to 750, it's just insane. So that's the good side. Obviously it's very accurate. The damage is relatively good as well. Now I've polarized, let's see, I've probably over polarized a little bit. I had a few issues with the polarize option when it first came out on my Warframe and on weapons. Now this issue has been resolved by Warframes. I raised the ticket, they sorted out my account or whatever was wrong with it, and they reimbursed me with 4 of the former, which is very kind of them. So I don't mind. In the day, it's gone over, but and I've got my former back, so I don't mind. I mean, further on down the line, it is a bit too over at the moment, but at the end of the day, there's probably going to be a card that comes out. You know what Warframes, what they're going to do? They're going to release a card that maybe needs 18 or 19 per slot. And now, obviously, if you reduce that down by 15, that's 10. Then it warrants polarizing the last 2 slots. So I know that's coming, guys. It will come. I can tell you that now. Now, I'm only over by about 2, so not a massive amount. So, what cards have I gone for on my main weapon? Now, obviously, damage is going rate. So, I've got my damage card on there. It's just, you know, you've got to have that on every weapon. Whether it's handgun, shotgun, you always got to go for the physical damage. Now, once you get past that little slot there where I'm on now, it starts to get very difficult to rank it up. I mean, you could be looking at about maybe 30 to 40 cores, maybe to get at 1 notch. And then you go anything up to maybe the top notch, maybe 100, 150 to 2, or maybe even 300 cores. But we'll go into that a bit more in a minute. Now, I've got electricity damage, fire, freeze, critical chance. I found puncture, I've had it ages, so I've put a bit on puncture. Magazine capacity, because it's quite important. And then critical damage. Now, I have got a maxed out fire rate card, reload and reload. I can go for that option, but my thinking is look, if you're going to be in a round, and I'd rather each bullet do more damage than bow to fire faster. So like 2 bullets to kill someone quickly, or what I can do is put another damage card down and kill them in 1 bullet. And what that means is if I got a clip of 700, that means that I'm maximising the amount of bullets I've got by putting down the most amount of damage in that available time. So I had it there to start with, and I did like how fast it reloaded and fired, but then I thought, hey look, I want to be doing more damage. I want to be doing 1-shot kills. I don't want to be reloading. I don't want to be firing. I don't necessarily want to be firing fast. I'm not worried about that. It's all about damage. I've not made a massive amount of progress on these cards. I mean, they're okay. I mean, you wouldn't get these in a normal, you know, without polarizing, obviously, because it probably exceeds your card range, I'm assuming. But when I get to, you know, I've got 13 left. I've got quite a way to go on this one. With all fairness, I mean, that's going to be the monster of all of them. But I've done the magazine capacity. I've just got to max these ones out. So that's on my Latron anyway. I'm trying to get the Latron Prime as well. I've got pretty much all the parts. It's a couple of bits I need. But that's been a bit problematic trying to get that. I keep finding 20 of one and none of the other. It's just typical, really. I've done about 20 voids already, and it's getting frustrating. I find blueprints for everything. Everything else, I found blueprints for you name it. I found the hate, the despair, I found the dagger axe skin, the Reaper Prime, and it's like everything you want. And I'll show. I even found the Frost Prime as well, Latron Prime. So basically, I found 4 Latron stocks, and I found 2 of them. So that's 4, 5. I've done it about 20 times so far, just to try and get the Latron Prime receiver. It may not sound a lot, in full fairness it's not, but when you're paying for the rounds or someone else's, or, you know, they're that rare, I don't know. I'm trying to get it. I mean, I know there's been a little bit of problem with Latron Prime. Apparently the aim is off, but there's been a couple of patch updates. I'm still yet to try it, so I can't really comment on that. I mean, the Latron Prime just adds a little bit more critical damage, and it's about critical chance, sorry, and it adds about, it's 45 to the damage, which doesn't sound a lot, but at the end of the day, like I said, that could be between a one-shot kill and a not. So yeah, I'm going to give it a go. A few other people have moaned about the noise as well. It can get a bit irritating, but we'll see how it goes. Now, it's not a waste of time what I'm doing, because what I say with the cards, it's all about the cards. If you can max out a card, max out the card. Because these cards are going to move over to Latron Prime. All I'm going to have to do is polarize, and I've got the 4 formers to polarize the 4 slots to add the polarity. So, ain't going to take long. I could probably do it in about a day and a half, I reckon. Now, I've got the furries. I always like these guns from the start, really. Not done a massive on here neither, really. I've sort of tried to focus a little bit on the main primary. I've done a little bit on the fangs as well. They've all been polarized. This one's been done 3 times. So this is rank, what, 60, 90, is it? And these are rank 90, more than that, 100, 120, 130, about 140, 150 or something like that. So I've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 slots on there. Got 19 available. Loads to go, but like I said, I just don't have the cores, and the reason I don't have the cores is because I spent most of my cash, or I say cash, or cores on stacking the cards on my Warframe. Now, I've gone all out on him. I actually did it. I know it's going to sound absolutely insane, but I did actually polarize 10 times, and it wasn't because I wanted to, because we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We've got 10 slots there. Now, there was no reason to do it to 10 because I didn't have to change this one. I've changed everything else, but not this one. But what happened is when I tried to add the polarization or polarize to the slot, it didn't. I don't know why I didn't add it, but whatever. But so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 8 there, so that sort of makes sense. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It still doesn't make sense, does it? Because I've done that one as well, which is a bit weird, isn't it? So for some reason, there's something not right with the star system, is there? Obviously, but anyway, moving on. My logic is overload's all about that for me. I just like Vault. My favourite Warframe so far out of all of them. The only one I'm also going to try soon, which is Frost Prime. But just love Vault, brilliant. Speed's pretty good. Overall armour's pretty good. This electricity move is absolutely insane. Now I found streamline, stretch, flow, focus. What was quite annoying, and then I found that, and that's why I did it. Because I already polarized this slot, then I found the card, and I thought, shit, I thought I had to do it again to change the icon to this one. So I had to do this one twice. I wasn't aware of this card. Power duration, I mean, that adds what, 1/4%. You think about it, if I cast my ability, it adds 15, just over 15% to the power. That's how you got to think of it. If it's adding 15% to the duration of that ability, that's 15% to the power. It's, you know, it's delivering that damage for that much longer. So it is an important card. So these are my ability cards. So this sort of section here, between this and this, these are all my abilities. Now, obviously on the other side, I've got armor, health, and my shield capacity and shield recharge. Now, my thinking is I want to get the armor, I want to max all these out, obviously, and I can do with available slots I've got. But what I'm thinking is I've kept this one here for an optional slot. Now, what this can be is shield recharge when I'm not going to places where they have fire, electricity, or whatever, right? If I go to somewhere like a boss or something that has got a lot of fire in it, just simply equip the card. And that gives me fire resistance. And I can do the same. You get the idea, didn't you? Electricity resistance. And I can swap them cards out. So I can still keep my shields, you know, and everything else. And my abilities. But swap it over for the resistant. Because that is important. If you go to a planet that has got, say for instance, frost or ice, you lose 50% of your shield capacity. Which is quite a lot, you know? So anyway, shield recharge I'm going to cancel anyway. Fly back in there. There we go. So I've got quite a long way to go. Now, one thing I've been focusing on, it doesn't look, really when you, in the grand scheme of it, obviously this is a lot of work, there's no doubt about it. I mean, we're talking, every time you obviously do the polarize, you go from 30, and when you do the polarize, you go back down to 0 again. So we're talking, you know, a lot of ranks. I mean, 300, rank 300, I don't know, something like that. It's got to be something insane like that. One card I've been working on is this beast here. And it's been a long slog trying to get this bloody card to rank well. 400 to my shields. To do that last notch, it took around about 300 cards and cores. A lot. Extreme lot. I mean, to do the next notch, I mean, let's give you an example. I mean, I know these are not cores, guys, because obviously I've used all my cores. But look, we'll just click on a few things. Look how much it's moving. Now, I could select, obviously, my whole entire collection I've got. And I reckon it might. I mean, I've got what? How many have I got there? I've only got 80, it's nothing. I reckon it might go to about here. If that. So that says it all, doesn't it? I mean, once you get past these top slots, God, they get hard. So now what I'm doing is look, 400 of my shield capacity is fine at the moment. I'm moving to armor. Because I'm thinking, look, if I've got better armor, I'm going to deplete less shield. That's what I'm thinking anyway. And then I'll start moving on health, and then start working on these cards as well. So, weapons are transferable as such. I can pick up another weapon, no problem. I could pick up an axe, I could pick up, you know, another rifle, but these are my primary, these have got to be my primary cards. Now, I can focus this any way I want. If I wanted to, if I had to swap my frame now, I would keep all these and just drop this one. And then just make sure that I pick the best ability card on the other Warframe. Or I could let him have maybe 2 abilities and drop this card. So there's options there anyway. The cards are the value anyway, I think, over anything else now. Definitely, once you start ranking them up high anyway. So, yeah, I've made some good progress. I'm getting there. My Death Cube, he's doing alright. Now, what I've worked out is, I've actually done this twice now. I'm coming around for the... am I at 3rd already? I'm actually at 3rd now. We're not going to do it now, because obviously he's going to perform horrendously in the next round. But he's ranked 30 now. I've got 7 left, so it's not enough at all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, not enough at all. So I probably need to... Well, I've already done it twice. So his rank's, what, 60? No more than that. 60, 78, 90. He's 90. And then what I'll do is I'll do it one more time to reduce this card down, probably. Because it's a high... Is it the higher ranking one? Yeah, it is. To reduce this card down. And I can put anything else in there. I can put one of these in there. Whatever's higher ranking at the time. So what I could do is I could move that over to that side for now and then move electricity in there, back in there later. But then I'm going to work on all these cards and max these out and get my Death Cube so you can put down some good damage. Now, I've gone from damage, obviously, which is obviously the most important one. Fire damage. Reload speed, because I don't want the Death Cube to stop firing. Fire rate. It's a must-have on the Death Cube, and you see why. He just fires like just ridiculous rate, which is fantastic, really. Considering he's got 100, I think I've added, I know you're going to think, what the hell? I've added magazine capacity, 25%. So that means he's got 125 rounds per, you know, before he reloads. And he's firing at an extreme rate. And the reason I've done that is because I can't, the fact that he's got so much ammo, I can't get the damage at the moment because I haven't got the cores. So I'm thinking, look, just fire as fast as you can. And then I've got armor piercing and critical damage. And that's all I've got on there for the moment anyway. But I'm gonna polarize that again, do that slot anyway, and then rank him up. Right, for every 3 ranks you're doing on the actual weapon, right, you're doing 1 rank on the Death Cube. So, Jesus, you know, Death Cube don't go out very often. Now, what I'm going to do is there's no reason at the moment to actually polarize this, but I'm going to polarize this slot. Because I feel that if I've got him sitting there, I do need to polarize one of these slots, because obviously I've got more than 13 here, obviously, right? So I'm going to need to do it. The other thing is, we've always had these 2 slots free. There's nothing to put in them, guys. So it's like, they're going to have to either take them out or give us some other like laser beam or some other mods that go in here, right? Which clearly they will do after time. We know they're going to. So I think you'd be one step ahead if you start polarizing now. So I'm going to. I mean, this one's going to take, what, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 slots. That's ridiculous. So I'll polarize that one. And then look, then at least I can max these ones out, at least. And then if a new card comes in, it's not so bad for me. I'm just going to carry on polarizing it. I've got the formers anyway, and you get them in logins, and I don't need any more now. Anyway, everything else is maxed out. That's maxed out. That's maxed out as far as it's go. That's obviously maxed out. All I need to do now is just get about 6,000 cores, and I'll be fine. So we're going to see what we got. So what can we do? I want to do Kappa, but I don't know if I'm going to have time, unless we're really, really fast. Let's have a look. Probably going to have to do a mission, really, guys, because I don't know if I'm going to have time, really. Now, I'm also ranked 7 as well. I've got that to do as well. I just only... We can give this a go. Disable any... oh, we've got no one come up. These low-value ones, I'd rather be doing ones for 7k, 8k, really. We're going to have to do a little mission. I'll do one with more money. Finding squad, and away we go. I mean, it's low rank. Oh, I can't do that. No, I can't do that. Rank 1 to 2. That's insane. I want to do something that is... lifts a bit too long. What can we do? Higher rank in that, maybe. Problem is... Oh, actually... Thought there was someone there. Someone there. Someone joining me anyway. Only 2 of us. I don't know how long this is going to last, guys, but sort of going to try and make this a sort of a 30-minute video, but if it does, I might have to sort of end it early. I may not get back into the lobby, but we'll see how we go. If we're fast as we possibly can. Now, I've also bought the paint kit. I bought a few, actually. I bought fire, smoke. I bought a few of them. Let's go, guy. Good man. Now, I'll tell you why I've gone for the fangs. The sheer fire rate. Sorry. They fire so fast, that guy's for everything. What the hell is this guy doing? Where is the core? It's upstairs. I think it's upstairs. I missed one there, look. Right, the maximum capacity for my energy is 300, which is a good amount. It's not about your capacity really. It's more about how much does it cost to cast your ability. I think mine's about 75. You doing over here, mate? We'll swan in there a little bit. Do a quick lift. See if there's any left. A couple of cores there. And away we go. That was a quick fire round. A couple of firing down here as well. Look, over there, look. That's a good thing about the Latron. I mean, you're taking them long range shots as well. Not that you have to do it very often in Warframes, because most of it's quite sort of close combat, but it does sort of, you know, it works in every way. You know, you could pick something. Some of the shotguns, actually, the Heck's actually not bad at long range. You're going to think, what the hell? But it's better than the Strun by any means. Let's see. I'm just having a look round for them cases. Please mark mods. Here we are. I could do... Oh, my energy's maxed out now, so this is good. I'll go other side then, he's that side. Woo! Now the range on this is, now I've got all the cards, it's pretty good. Fast game, this one. Wind this guy up, I'm going to mark this one for him. Oh, he's going to miss that one. Who's shooting up there? Him. Where'd that blue ball go? Finny up there, I should go and get that ready. Oh look. Take that. And that as well. And fall down that hole. Do I need it? No, 300 anyway, but I'll take that. Got someone alive somewhere. I can hear someone making some noise. Be a quick round, guys, because unfortunately there's so much I normally want to go through on the videos, you know, and I think I just don't get enough time to do it.
Walkers incoming.
What I want to do here, I'm standing here because I want them to stack up. Not enough. Not even enough, really. I mean, this is like a bit too easy, guys, but it's bad. See if we can flank them. Might as well take out a couple of these one, man. Got a few bits and bobs, some credits. Once your Death Cube gets high ranked and you start fusing him a few times, he's well capable of supporting you. Not just supporting you, it's almost like having another bloody player strapped to your head. He's that good. I mean, he shoots from long range as well. Come on, guy, you could have took them out. Bloody hell. Now, as you notice, my shields are at 1050. I'm so proud of that. I mean, I played one night and I was just playing and playing and playing just to get it to bloody... You know, just to get as many calls as I possibly can. I'll just stand here and shoot them. As they come down the corridor. Reload. No one coming. Who else should shoot me here? So give me a Death Cube a go now, look. Better help him out a little bit. I don't want him to die. But no, he did well. He did well. Oh dear. No, he will. If you're planning on lasting the whole round, you don't want to do things like that. But what I have done a couple of times is just to try and sort of get him to rank up a little bit. Stand still and let him shoot. What's he shooting? Sometimes you can use him to find out where the enemy is as well. You can stand there and just wait to see which way he shoots. Oh, it's way here again. Oh, it's a bloody call. You didn't mark it, you little swine, did you? I'll mark it.
Heavy robotic signature detected. Lock and load.
Stand here now. Let's give him a blast to the old electricity. Oh, a couple there as well. Give him a blast as well. Can't bother to shoot him with a gun. Might as well. Maxed out. Got 300 anyway. I can cast 4 or 5 times anyway. I can cast 4 times, and on the fourth time, I've got to wait about 20 seconds for a recharge. Incoming! All dead, apart from the red one. Dead now. Someone alive here? Overkill. Another nice bit of overkill. There's so many energy here that I might as well. Now the energy drop rate, we can go one round. Come on guys, I'm gonna wimp out. Please don't tell me you want a fire damage card, guy. We don't need him anyway. Wimp.
Keep fighting. Another opportunity.
See, energy just dropped there. Have you noticed that? It disappeared. Now, the energy drop rate drops on the second round, and then on the third round it gets even lower. That's what makes it harder. If we had full energy, we could do it easily, because we could use our abilities. And
Walkers incoming.
one went down there. I don't want to go down there, though. Death Cube, kill him. Man down. I'll take out these guys. Woo! That guy could go mental with these bloody swords, doesn't he? I don't know if he's actually doing anything, but make a lot of noise. How are we doing down here? Shall I go down here, have a look? Oh, come in. Not there. I'll mark it for that guy, even though he probably knows it's there anyway. I'll use another one here. Finish him off. 255. You've got to be very aware of your energy. I mean, 255 now. I'm thinking, look, right. This is what I'll be thinking normally. Right, am I going to go another round now? If I go in the next round, I think, right, 255. Got one cast now, and then save 200 for the next round. That's what I'd be thinking. That's why you got to work it, particularly when you've got a powerful ability like that. You think, you know, and it could save the day. What you don't want to be doing now is using it 3 times on the next round, right? And then what happens is you get, on the next round, the drop rating decreases because you don't get so much energy, and then you're absolutely buggered because then you can't get. Let's take these guys out. And so it takes concentration, but we've got some behind me as well. Don't worry about that. Plenty of shields. Take these guys out. Taking some hits now somewhere. Thinking, you know, I'm not going to use my ability until it's actually necessary. Take this guy out. Soft target for me. Man down. I'm going to go. Let's go and zap him, eh? No, not worth it. Oh, sod it. I'm going to zap him. A few upstairs as well. A few down the end. Oh, you got them down the end there. Look. There's the flying thing. Is that them all dead? Core, I'm going to mark it for the chaps. I hope they're probably not marking their cores. Going to help them on the other side now. 245 again. 268. I'll probably pick some on this side, so I can use an ability on this side if I want to. Just for the sake of it. They max out now to 300. Nice. Now, I'm going to go and look for cores, because they're obviously not marking them, are they? Because if they were, I'd be seeing them on the map, unless they're not dropping, which is... Okay, so, not bad so far. Look down there. You've got to look at the last round as well. If the last round's the 9th, go running round on the 9th round, because when it hits the 10, you don't get time because the round just finishes. So push them back a little bit. Reloads. Check behind me. One behind me. Death Cube can sort him out. Don't worry about them, guys. No. They're not, at the moment, not an issue. They are now. Let's take them out. I didn't realise there's quite as many as that, but... Oh, we've got a big guy here. Wait for a reload. Oh, there's my cube's gone now. Go for electrocution. Yeah, I'll slide down here, pick up that core. I'll mark this out for the guys as well. Now I'm going to run around the other side because I'm making a hear any noises around here, so there's obviously someone still alive, but not worried about that because I want to round off this one. Oh, his gun's a bit weak, that guy's. 145, 169, not bad. So you didn't mark the core, thanks mate. Oops, wrong button. Let's reload. I'll go back down here again. Now, it does seem a little bit easy, actually. I'll tell you what's hard. Well, actually, with all fairness, most of the waves are bloody easy until you get onto wave 3. They start sending out the big guns, don't they? I've got to be a bit careful now because Sentinel's not here. I'm going to take out the big guy go first. Now, obviously, I'm not doing as much damage from range, but watching my shields, 400. That's alright, I'm still alright. 90, I'm not now. Something was zapping me away there. Something's still zapping me somewhere. Shield recharge, please. What was shooting me there? Something up the top there, wasn't it? You swine, was it you? Did he done that much damage to my shields? That's been... Lucky there. Took some heavy damage. Hopefully they won't kill that last guy, because then I can go and look for cores quickly. This guy hasn't quite clocked it, mate. You want to go look around for cores quickly. No cores there. Wave cleared. Took some massive damage there. Now that's why I need the armour. I need to get that armour up, don't I? So I'm going to work on that. In the next video, I'll have more armour. And hopefully I'll be able to... Get these swines at the top straight away now. Oh, shot me last time. There's only one there. Big guy. Oh, you're popping him out here? That ain't gonna help you out. Actually, time to get the old debris out. Oh dear, took a big hit there. You're gonna help me. Thanks. As soon as that death cube dies, look. I was fine in the first couple of rounds, it's just when Mr. Death Cube dies. Get the cores. Oh yes, that's the... Let's run back this way. Guy looks like he's in a bit of trouble. So yeah, I did take a bit of damage there, but like I said, as soon as that Death Cube's dead, the damage just sort of rolls in. Honestly, the Death Cube just supports me pretty much every round. He's almost just as important as stacking your cards out. Maybe what I should do is just get the armour on him. Because with his armour, I mean, like you just saw in that round there, with my Death Cube above me, I don't know, I know he's rejuvenating my shields. I'm going to have to call it a day, guys. I think it's more to the point that he's taking the hits. Do you know what I mean? He's taking the fire away from me. So actually what I might do is I'm gonna focus on my Death Cube a little bit. I'm gonna start ranking up them cards, I think. I think that's my plan. So, load of cores, bit of cash. Not a bad round. Relatively pleased with that. Bit annoyed that I went down, really. A bit annoying. I think that maybe that is my Death Cube. Yeah, the Death Cube. I need to focus on him a little bit more because that shouldn't really happened, really. Now, that guy there just went mental on the mill damage, didn't he? Flying around with them swords everywhere, wasn't he? Now, I'd put the overall, obviously the maximum amount of damage down to most kills, obviously because of electrocuting and death. But he found quite a few cores as well, so not a bad round considering the other guy bailed out. So yeah, that's what I've decided. I'm going to work on my Death Cube. I'm going to have to see how this. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to have to end that one there, and I look forward to making the next video. And hopefully on the next video, the Death Cube will be a bit of a serious contender. I'm hoping so, because dying in a round's not good. I like to go by maybe about 4 or 5 rounds of defend, which would be nice. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.